guys, so today is our next outing with our friends and Georgie, and we have come down to Niagara Falls. So we left this morning, dropped Hugo off at his kind of Airbnb for dogs, and we then headed down to Niagara. So first of all we've just been to the Niagara outlets and I got some really good deals. So I will show you in a minute everything that I bought, but I managed to get a Kate Spade handbag for $54, then plus the tax, which is insane. I was like, I've been in that shop every time we've been down there, and not once have I ever bought anything because it was always too much money. So I'm very, very happy. So we, normally when we come here, we would go to a motel and do like a cheap option, but because our friends Bart and Yvette have never come to Niagara Falls, they wanted to have a falls view and they wanted to see it. So we went on bookings.com and we booked for the Embassy Suites by the Hilton falls view. We booked online and booked what they said was a 2-bedroom suite. Now we arrived here, and when Scott was checking in, they said that there was no such thing as a 2-bedroom suite, and they gave him a room key. So Scott then went down and kicked off and said, this is not what we've paid for. We've got documentation here. Why would you sell us something that you don't have? So he kicked off, spoke to the manager, and then they said that they would put us in the King Suite. So we were on level 28, we are now on level 36, very high up, and I will show you what we've got. Okay, so you come in and you have got the first bedroom. So they do have a 2-bedroom suite. So this is where the kids are going to be sleeping. Right. Okay, Taylor?
Bed each.
And then they've got a door to separate them, so when they're naughty we can lock them in. It has got 2 bathrooms, so we've got one with a shower cubicle. Yeah. Oh. So we've got 1 bathroom there, and then we've got microwave, sink, fridge, coffee machine. Then we have got our 2nd bathroom, which has got a bath. And then we come through into the adult bedroom. And then I will show you the view, which is insane. So, just skip past you, Bart. Look at the view. So right overlooking the falls. This is just breathtaking. So we're like, and we couldn't have got better weather from coming down here. So we're just about to leave the hotel, do a walk around and get some photos of the falls. So this is what I just got in Kate Spade. So I've got this like pink corally coloured handbag, and I've got this phone case for my iPhone, and the 2 of those, total including tax, was $93. Now to me that is an absolute bargain. Okay, so we've literally just come out of our hotel, which is behind me, and we are right at the falls. So we've come out of the hotel and we are at the Falls Incline Railway, which if you've watched some of my previous vlogs, you will have seen that we have done this, but this is Bart and Yvette's first time. So this is the first time they've ever been to Canada, let alone Niagara, so it's all exciting for them, and I'm excited for them to see it.
So good then. Tomorrow can we go to Bird Kingdom? Can we go to Bird Kingdom tomorrow?
No.
Not honestly, please.
What, you're going to go to the birds?
Can we touch them?
Closed.
Ah.
Really?
So it's typical, the Incline Railway is temporarily closed, so we're now taking a walk down to the falls instead of the railway. Oh well.
So right now we are currently at, well, we're on our way to the falls, and I can see Clifton Hill, and right now it is, I have no clue what time, but it's a good view of that Skyline Tower. I'll show you one quick second. Up there, look at that. And now I'm on my way to get to my mum because we are going to explore. And I don't know where we are going right now, but this is Clifton Hill. If you have not been to... Okay, never mind, maybe this is not Clifton Hill. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is something like Clifton Hill. Because it's a hill, it's not, maybe not Clifton, but my mum is on the phone right now. And as you can see, it's Taylor.
We've done an escape room.
So yeah.
Which was in
Let's
Barrie.
go.
Yeah, we did. We have 9 minutes to spare. So this is the American Falls behind us. The Skylon Tower up behind my right. Taylor about to fall over the barrier.
Yay!
And Bart and Yvette having their Facebook selfies. So Yvette, what do you think of Niagara?
Love it. It's amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I am so thrilled, honestly. It's amazing. Breathtaking, in fact.
You can see the rainbow.
Lush, isn't it?
Underground. Is there anything like that?
Go underground?
Yeah, under the falls.
Yeah, you go journey behind the falls, takes you through the falls. So this is the Horseshoe Falls, and there is the start of a rainbow in the mist. How beautiful! Yvette's taking pictures. There's American Falls over there. There's America.
Stuff.
Okay, so we are back home now from Niagara, but just to give you a little bit of insight on our trip to Niagara this time. So we poshed it up this time and went to the Embassy Suites by the Hilton, overlooking the falls. Now, what we didn't realise is that the parking at the hotel, and this was not like told to us on bookings.com, which is where we booked it, the parking for the hotel would have cost $60 for the overnight stay. Now, that's an insane amount of money, so we ended up finding a car park opposite the hotel, in like next to Applebee's, and that cost us $30 cash for the overnight stay. So we then were told when we checked into the hotel that when we booked the hotel, we booked and it said breakfast included, which is part of the reason why we paid that money. When we checked in, they told Scott that there was no breakfast facilities there, so they gave him $20 off per like family. So for Bart and Yvette got $20 and we got $20, and they gave that off of IHOP. So for the next morning, we went to the IHOP and realised that the breakfasts were about like $25 to $30 for a breakfast. So we just thought that that was just silly. Again, silly money for breakfast. It would still cost us a lot of money because we've got the 2 kids. So really it doesn't equate to free breakfast at all. They would just need to give us a voucher for complimentary breakfast in order to make it work. So that was a bit of a con. So we then went to, I think it was, what was the place called? Continental Pancake
House, yeah.
Pancake House or something. It was like a little diner, but it was nice. It was like we all had good food, and then we went out from there. So to finish off on the first night at Niagara, obviously we took Bart and Yvette all around the falls. You've seen that many times anyway on my previous vlogs. We then went back to the hotel, got changed. Where did we go out for dinner?
Chuck's.
Oh, Chuck's. So we went out for dinner at Chuck's Roadhouse because we know that Chuck's is a restaurant that we've been to where it's cheaper food, because everything can get really expensive, and when you're at Niagara, anything you can do to save money is a good tip. So at Chuck's Roadhouse you can get cocktails for $5, you can get a pitcher of beer for $12, you can get steak and lobster if you want that for $25, so it's much cheaper than anywhere else. So we had a good meal there. Then we went to the Niagara Speedway and done some go-karting, which was fun. Then we done something in Clifton Hill which we haven't done before, which is called Maze of Lasers. Actually, for one of like the cheap Clifton Hill attractions, I think it was $8. It was actually really quite fun, and you have to kind of like crawl through, but my like clothes were like trailing and setting off the lasers. Georgie's hair was falling into it and setting it off, but it was funny. And then after that we then went to Boston Pizza for a drink, and the kids played in the arcade. So then the next day, after we had breakfast at this Continental Pancake House, we then went to Lundy's Lane Canada 1 outlets, which is a smaller outlet, just so we could have another walk round. Then we went to Niagara on the Lake. Obviously you've seen that before on many of my other vlogs to do with Niagara on the Lake. And then we ended up coming home, and last night we went to the Barrie Colts ice hockey game, which I'll show you some clips of now.
And by number 91, Arthur Cholach. Time of goal, 5:29 in the first period.
So that was our fun couple of days in Niagara and back in Barrie, and thank you for watching, guys. Any questions, please shoot it in the comments down below, and please remember to like and subscribe and continue watching.